go hunting.
Hey everybody, welcome to 3D Archery. Greg here. All right, Bear 76er Custom. All right, another video wouldn't be made possible without the support of the great one himself, Jeff Krug from The Nocking Point. So you can pretty much say this video is sponsored by The Nocking Point. Check him out on YouTube. Great channel. You're going to learn something, you're going to have fun, and you're going to find out that he's a much better archer than I'll ever be. All right, let's talk about the Bear 76er Custom. Now, made a video on the deluxe, which you can go back and see. I'll put that, hopefully, if I remember, I'll put that in the description down below, the link to it. These bows were made from 1973 to 1977. Now, from 1973 to 1976, they were called the Bear 76er Custom. But in 1977, for 1 year only, they were called the Bear 76er Takedown Hunter. All right, this is a shorter bow. We're going to get in the specs to it. We're going to shoot it, and then I'll give you my hits and misses. Right up next, we're going to talk about the specs of this bow. It's pretty simple. It's a 58-inch bow compared to the 64 of the deluxe. The handle is 17 inches, made out of space-age magnesium. It is offered in 3 colors, at random, it's always said: red, white, and blue. Now, in 1975, they added the color green. So you got 3 years of green, so at least you can narrow it down a little bit. Your limbs, fiberglass, right? Pretty nice. They range anywhere from 25 to 50 pounds. The colors are, again, red, white, and blue. From 75 to 77, they were white and brown. So, you know, you can mix and match them, because remember, these things aren't in production no more. These are the limb tips they're talking about. I'll bring in, let you take a look at them. There you go. They're a hard plastic limb cover. They seem to pop off a lot, but they're there to protect them. And if you have them, it protects them pretty good. I still would not recommend a fast flight string. All right. And there's the basic specs. I'm not going to go big time into it because I did it in my other video, which hopefully will be down in the description. What I'm going to do now next is we're going to put up the catalogs for the years that I have, which is 73, 74, and 75. So you can get an idea of how they marketed it. All right. And then I'm going to do a comparison between the custom and the deluxe. So now we're going to take a look at the two. So the most basic difference is riser length, right? This one's 17, this one's 23. Now the beauty of these bows, one of the beauties of them, is these awesome handles that they have, right? This one always gives me a hard time. They are interchangeable, right? Easy to put on, easy to take off. So we know these aren't in production anymore. These are the 76er Customs limbs, and they're real simple. There's a notch in this groove right here. You see there's a notch in the limb. They lock in and they click on. They have a little bar right here, which I'll bring it in so you can see it. See that right there? That clips in. There's the line. Locks into place, pretty sturdy. But you're probably wondering, you know, what if I can't get a full one? I can only get a riser. Well, here's the limbs to the deluxe. They fit in there too. These pop out, but that's okay. Are interchangeable. Pops in. What it is this metal needs to be pushed down. You push the metal down, yeah, it's not coming down. So this is old age. So if you have one, something to pay attention to. But what I'm going to show you up next, this is a 76er limb. Fiberglass, most likely made out of pultrusion, right? This is a Minuteman limb, made the old-fashioned way, laminated wood, fiberglass. These two limbs are slightly different in profile. You can see that. But the question is, will a Minuteman limb fit on a 76er? And that answer is no. It will not. So if you do have one, don't go buying Minuteman limbs. Now you probably could. If you're me, I'd take it on my sander and file it down. It looks to me like it's just that. Nah, it's not going to work at all. It's this profile in here. Oh yeah, very different. Flat and level. See that? Yeah. So the limbs are not interchangeable. All right, let's chronograph it. All right. According to this, it's a medium weight bow, 35 pounds. So, brought some 800s. I've not shot this, so interesting to see what speeds it's putting out. $138. Run a few through, see what we get. $139. $137. I wouldn't say this shoots an arrow. I'd say it more like, you know, pushes it along. $143. All right, I think I can keep it there. A little better back use. $139. $141. All right, that's a weird one. 110. $144. Last one. $145. Being a bow designed by Fred Bear, I knew there was only one test that gave me the correct insight on this bow. Hunting. Hunting is what a Bear bow is all about, and I was going to see if this bow lives up to that legend. Like any master hunter, I studied my prey. I worked out a plan on how to draw them in. I used a multi-platform approach. Signs, ads on Facebook, and even a posting on farmersonly.com. But to really be effective, I use good old-fashioned word of mouth. Listen, hey buddy, if you see any, tell them over there in the downhill area, right? You get one of those over there, I'll give you all the cheese you can eat, all right? Hey, don't get mad at me. Look, it's an offer. You in for this? You want it? Spread the word. Get one of those millennial boars to go over there, okay? All right, thanks, bud. Hey there. Hey, Anna. Look, I'm trying to get these guys. We got free food and girls for them. Yeah. Over there in the south side shop. So we get them, and you tell one of the deer. Over there too, okay? All right, thanks, buddy. listen, I got a question. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Hey, remember that boar that laughed at you when the bear asked you that question? You know, does poop stick to your fur? Remember how he laughed at you? I'm going to help you get back at him, right? So listen, this is what I need you to do. Find some millennial boar and tell him on the downhill area over there, there's free food and girls, okay? Get him to go over there about, 11:30, and I got something for him, okay? All right, buddy. You have a great day. Hey, and, you know, I always back Bugs Bunny, just so you know, all right? Not Daffy Duck, just so you know. Have a good one. With everything set and the word out, it was finally time to hunt. Before I went out, I spent 2 weeks without bathing. Went in the rat area to wipe out any smell off of me using radiation. And finally, broke up some trees to break up my outline. And being the conscientious guy that I am, I used orange blaze tape so it wouldn't violate any laws. Who cares if it's not hunting season? At least I got my orange blaze. It looks like those ads on farmersonly.com and those flyers really paid off. It looks like I got a boar out here. He's eating. I can hear the crunching. Shoot, getting close. I gotta get closer. Shooting right-handed. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make this shot. So I gotta get as close as I can, alright? I'm gonna try to bring you around so you can take a look and see the boar. He's over there eating. He's downhill shot about, right now, probably about 20, 22 yards. Alright, here we go. I'll try to get you here too. Alright, ready? Don't see me. There he is. I'll zoom in. There he is. See him? Yeah, he's minding his own business. Okay. Alright, didn't see me. Alright. So I think it is a millennial boar, what I was hoping for. I'm going to try to get ahead. I'm going to try to move down closer. I'm going to practice my old army skills like low crawling. Been a long time, so got a belly on me now. Might be a little bit harder. My butt probably sticking up in the air. You know, hopefully it's not a butt boar. Alright, see if we can work our way forward. The one thing I'm doing is I'm trying to hunt just like Red Bear. I read that he only carried 2 arrows with him. See if I can get closer. Cameraman, oh wait, I'm by myself. Okay, I made it down here. Okay, I didn't think about crawling downhill. I almost rode like a big fat boy and made a noise. This is definitely, without a doubt, a millennial boar. He said didn't hear me. I'm real close. So what I'm gonna do, he's on the other side of this tree, about 10 yards away. I'm gonna get ready, I'm gonna pop out, take my shot. Oh man, if I miss, I gotta run uphill. Damn it, I didn't think about that. Alright. Let me get ready to get the shot. I gotta get my mind right. You know, hunting gophers, licensed by the United Nations. This is it, the moment of truth. Yes, yes. Score 1 for the good guys. Okay, I'm out here on my next one. The alarms went off. So I know I got a predator. I wanted to up the game a little bit, like I said. He's out there. This is going to be tough to get close to. I got to crawl through a lot lot of weeds, probably poison ivy and shit like that. But I think I can get close to him. It's a coyote or a red fox. He looks a little weird, like he's missing his ears or something. If I can get up really close, up high, I'll try to get you a shot of him, okay? Let's see if I can do that for you. Alright. It's really weird where he's set up. I've never seen anything like it before. Alright, he's out there. He is. There he is, right there. It's like somebody got out an alleyway or something. You know, I've never seen it. There you see him. That's him right out there. There you go. See him right there. It's really weird. It's like they cut out an alleyway or something. I've never seen anything like that. Yeah, so there you go. That's him. Like I said, I can't get too close. Somebody cut an alleyway down. So I'm going to crawl through this brush, get up as close as I can. It's going to be a farther shot. It's going to be a lot harder shot. And then see what we can do. All right, here I am. I'm ready. He'll come out right there. I know he will. I just gotta be patient and wait. Patience. Jesus, why ain't he here yet? Oh, hey. Bro, stalking the biggest deer you'll ever see. Got to be at least 12 points. Think this might be a record. Who's the man? Rub it in. I'm gonna get one. It's gonna be a big one too. You watch. This baby, it's gonna be awesome. All right. Just a little bit longer. You should have been here by now. Don't know what's keeping him up. You should have been here by now. Where the heck can he be? Told him on the dohub.com to be here at this time. You know, just can't count on anybody anymore. Screw it. I'm going to Kentucky Fried Chicken. Before I began my final journey, I paused for a moment to contemplate what I've done today and get a quick drink before I had to go on my long walk back. All right, everybody, let's talk about the hits of this bow. The biggest hit to me, this bow and this whole system that Bear came up with, is its versatility. Yes, I said it at my others, but I'm so convinced of this. It's just so true. These bows are beyond versatile. So, just like any other bow, Greg, you can do it with any bow. I know you can. But let's say you want to do some target archery. Well, you could put a stabilizer on here, mount some sights on here without having pre-hole drills. They already made it in there for you. Boom, you got a target bow. But what if later in the day you want to go bow fishing? Well, you can leave the sights on if you want, take the stabilizers out, screw in a reel. Now you got a fishing bow. What if you want to go hunting? Well, take the reel off. You can leave the sights on, off. You can put a smaller stabilizer on it. The system's just incredible, and it can do a lot of things. And that's what I love about it. It's so versatile. Biggest one, second biggest one, is my grips. I love the grips on this. This is ingenious, so simple. Pops on, pops off. They got 3 different ones, the 1R, 2R, 3R, or R1, R2, R3, whatever you want to call it. You know, and all it is the different depths. And it's ingenious. They're comfortable as all can be. And if you don't have a grip, I love them just like this. I think this is just about perfect for me. With my Minuteman, I'm so happy with that. No torque, no nothing. And the last hit is how easy it is to transport, right? It's a small bow, 17-inch riser, which is actually pretty big for today's standards. But the limbs pop out, right? I don't need an Allen wrench to take my limbs off. I don't need to sit there and pop them in and do all this measuring and all this other stuff. Nope, I just slide them, pop them in, and they're done. Quick. So it's easy to transport, and I love that aspect of it, right? Beautiful bow, and pretty simple. And those are the hits of the Bear 76er Custom. All right, everybody, up next is the misses. Pretty simple misses. Biggest miss is it's out of production, so it's scarcity. If you break one of these fiberglass limbs, you can get a new one. Shouldn't say a new one, a used one. Might take you some time. It may not be the same poundage and things like that. So that's the biggest thing. You lose one of these, especially if you're left-handed. Good luck trying to find a left-hand grip, right? That's the downside. It's the biggest miss on these, is trying to find extra parts and things like that, because they've been out of production since 1977. The other miss is these fiberglass limbs, and it's for that same reason, right? It's great that they're interchangeable between this and the deluxe, but being out of production, you're doomed. They don't fit the Minuteman, so that does reduce your availability options. And really how the design is, you can't really build your own. I think you could, I just don't know how well. And I've also been told that these twist a lot. There must have been something in their manufacturing process that produced bows that are susceptible to twisting. So those are it. I mean, it's not a whole lot, right? There's not a whole lot not to like about this bow. And if you could only come up with 2 misses just like that, and one of them's not their fault at all, the scarcity, tells you they made a pretty good bow. All right, up next, give you my final thoughts. Let you guys get on eBay and see if you can get one of these. All right, everybody, final impressions on the Bear 76er Custom. It's just like the Deluxe, smaller, a little more compact, easier to transport around in the woods. I really don't think there's much difference between a 58 and a 64. Trust me, low crawling with this was just as hard as low crawling with a 66-inch bow. I can maneuver both just fine, so it's not a big deal to me. Personally, 35-pound bow, easy to draw. I was surprised how easy it was to shoot this pretty well. Besides my goofing around with the hunting stuff, I played with it for a few hours. Shooting it pretty darn good. You know what? It's a great bow. I mean, I don't know why people back in the day didn't take off. I have a theory, and I don't think it's the bow. I think it's the compounds. You figure about 77, that's when compounds really took off, and tread archery was left behind. And so they started cutting back, because, you know, instead of buying their kid one of these, they bought them a compound. You know, that's life. I'm not going to complain or whine or anything like that. That's just how things went. But the Bear 76er Custom, it's a neat little bow. Archery history, if you want to call it. Time from when I was a kid. 1977, I was 14 years old. Alright, so there you have it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you next time with an all-new episode of 3D Archery.